Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kid Arlyle's Vision, live today, discussing some important matters that means, to me, the most important knowledge ever. Sharing knowledge right now with those that's out there that may want to learn and understand how to turn their talent into revenue. Example for myself, I did it. Hope all is well. Hope you guys had an amazing holiday, Christmas, New Year's, 2021. We are here. My first video live, where I'm actually speaking this year. So I'm so proud. What's up, brother? Man, salute. Blessings to the king, to the GOAT. What's up, brother? Hey, blessings to you. I see you working like always. Hey, I'm playing some music in the background. Hopefully that is not too loud. Let me turn down a little bit. So let's jump right into it. As you guys know, I am a photographer, a brand photographer, right? Currently, before I was a musician, artist, traveling the world, and how that all chimed in. This is what we're going to talk about today. And what can you do to benefit and do better in your own business, to grow your business? So, for me, turning my talent into revenue, what does that look like? As a photographer, right? I'm shooting. Blessings to you and your family, blessings. I'm shooting, I'm booking clients consistently. That's one. I'm building a website. That's two, right? Meaning I can sell product on there. So that's two, right? I'm eventually, this year, starting February, I'm releasing some new content for you guys to be a part of. Yes, I am still shooting. Book your boy. Let's go. Let's go. Four, networking with individuals like yourself. That's 4 different streams of income. How do that work? How do that all make sense? So if I'm networking, like example, if I'm networking right now using social media as an outlet, meaning new people are chiming in, wondering what and how I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm teaching them how to do it. That's possible revenue, right? So, photography. Just because you in the studio shooting doesn't mean you can't go outside your comfort zone. So what does that look like? You might not see me all the time posting weddings, product shoots, but I do all of those things. You guys may see me only shoot models, but that's not all I do. I'm a visionary, so I'm always trying to think of another way to generate revenue. Turning that one talent, photography, into multiple revenue is the key. Right? Thank you guys. Thank you. Turning that talent into multiple streams of income. Each talent you should look at it, how it can generate 3 to 4 different streams of income. So example, I'm going to go back a little bit. I used to be in the music industry. How did we do that? We performed. We wrote songs. We collaborated. We did jingles. 4 different streams of income. That means a check is coming in all the time. Boom. It's so easy. And then I started turning that talent into a business. I started doing artist development, vocal coaching, consulting other artists how I did it. How we did it. Quiet Storm, Rashawn Laus. That's what I did. So digging deep, figure out what you're great at and how to turn that into another stream. Sometimes we might be thinking too hard and it's right in our face. It's right there in our face. So photographers out there, what are some of the other things that you guys are doing outside of just taking portrait shots in the studio? What are some other things that you're doing to enhance or to bring in more revenue? Danny, throw something out there for the people real quick. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. As anybody, that question goes to anybody. What are you doing to generate more revenue? Using your gift and your talent, what are you doing to generate more? Most of you guys see the simple, the basic stuff, the routine stuff, which is, he in the studio, he's photoshopping, he's photo shooting someone. But behind the scenes, I'm building some other things. I'm working on the Arlyle's Vision brands. I'm working on, and not saying that other photographers don't do it. This is just what I'm doing. I'm tapping into my Zoom. Stay tuned. I'm kind of releasing some stuff right now as we live. Tapping into my Zoom courses. Man, it's about to be crazy. Hey, trying to get your name out there, teaching and making videos. Exactly. Danny is one of the top photographers here in Chicago, Indiana, nationwide, expanding yourself, getting out your comfort zone, getting outside of these four walls, which is Chicago, and going to network with new people, going to these seminars. That's what's happening right now, so continuing to network. You may meet somebody on your platform that you do not know. Introduce yourself. Hey guys, my name is Rashawn Lyles. I am the CEO and photographer for R. Lyles Vision. I see that you have a brand. I see that you're a makeup artist. I see that you have something. How can I provide my services to you? That's what networking is. Now let's talk about engaging. Right? You have to engage with the individuals that's on your page talking to you. You have to give feedback. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Brand product. Sorry. So see how I'm engaging right now with people on my page? That turns into a possible client. Right? So a lot of times we hide behind the camera and they may say, hey man, this guy's just, he's just a photographer. He's not going to say anything to me. You just never know. You have to be outgoing, guys. It's 2020. What you did yesterday is gone. We have to try a new method. We have to do something different. Let's go. I want a mobile repair bus. Yes, that's a key. I would love to put some photos on your mobile bus. Let's go. So definitely contact me. Let's work. Listen, see how that works? That's networking and engaging all in one time. Inbox me or email me, rlylesvision@gmail.com. Right? So here's another way that you have to engage with your people. Right? You have a website and people are booking. A lot of photographers or other businesses, they tend to, if someone reaching out to them and want to book, they wait days to respond. Absolutely not. That's not how the industry goes. That's not real business. You have to respond to those potential clients within a matter of minutes if you want them, right? Okay, I understand you're busy. So here's a trick. If you have a website, I'm going to use my website. I got Wix, right? I use Wix and I've learned how to master it. So in my Wix, I have where I can respond to you with a text message automatically. If I am busy and I'm behind the camera and you hit my website and I do not respond within minutes, automatically I set up where my it responds to you automatically, letting you know, hey, I noticed that you reached out to me and myself will be getting in contact with you ASAP. Please leave a contact. Thank you for coming on my website, viewing. While you're on here, please take a look. Please move around my site because I do more than just photography. I'm a cinema photographer. I do video work. I know how to direct. I'm a vocalist. I'm a singer. I do a bunch of things and I'm tied into a bunch of different situations. So you just may never know, right? So that's part of networking, right? You have to come up with the game plan. For those that run a business, your game plan should have been already in motion in 2020. For 2021. Don't wait till 2021 and start planning. Even if you did, even if that is you now, it's okay. Pick it up and go hard. Right now is the time. Hey, Pat, thank you for joining. King, how you doing? Powie, what's up with it? How we doing, everybody? I'm going back and saying hello to everybody. Henry, thank you. And by the way, I do not own the rights to this music. Another thing that we do as photographers, when we shoot these models, we have to be more professional than what we've been, right? These young ladies and men want to see professionalism. They're paying big bucks not to be treated just like a piece of whatever. They want experience. When you shoot with me, you get an experience. And you know how? Because I give you my all. And then on top of that, my clients give great reviews about my work and how working with Sean was different than anyone else. You have to get that, guys. You have to know that you have to treat your clients with the utmost respect. You have to treat each one of them special. Even if you've seen them 3 or 4 times, it don't change, right? You got to be on point with your business etiquettes. Okay? And you got to do these things if you want to be amazing. So these are some of the things that I do, that I've done and currently doing, turning my talent into revenue. So here's another example for photographers. If you are a photographer and you sitting on hard drives full of photos, take some of those photos, find you a site that specializes in purchasing images for photographers like yourself and me, right? And start selling some of that stuff. That's it. You have to look at how many times around the world people will see your work and then say, I like that picture. I can use that picture for some artwork in my house. So here's an example. Here is a photo. Someone drew this, colored it, whatever. But before it was a photo. And this is exactly what they did. They took an image and put it on a product. And then they start selling it. It's that simple. Man, we got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to get out that box, man. We got to think bigger. Danny is one of the young photographers out here in the game that has changed the industry on everything he's done. Brother, I sat back and I studied you. I did, brother. And now's the time. I'm glad you're on my life because I can actually tell you, man, I look up to you, brother. And the things that you've done in this photography industry, music industry, has been impeccable. Next level. Because every time he was coming out with a shoe, a book bag, some glasses, it was branding like to the max. Execution was crazy. I love watching that brother, man, because he's the next level. He's the GOAT to me, right? So another tip, right, is study someone that's better than you. That's it. Study someone that's better than you. Surround yourself around other people that's better than you. Humble yourself and say, self, I know I'm pretty good, but let me get around some other people that can whoop my butt a little bit so I can go home and do some homework. That piece right there was serious. If you do not challenge yourself and get in the room with some mastermind people, you're going to continue to be right here, which is cool if that's what you want. But I surround myself around greatness. I want to be around masterminded people. So the only reason why I do that, because each person I'm going to learn something different from. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take each piece of that and I'm going to go home and make me a nice little stew. Some little jumbo, some gumbo, right? I'm going to make me some stew. It's going to be mixed with this. It's going to be mixed with this and a little bit of this. And then I'm going to turn it into this. Man. Brother, doing your homework is the key. Period. So my quote was, turn your talent into revenue. Before you even turn the talent into revenue, you got to study your talent. You have to know your talent. So this is the first time I've been shooting for 5 years, Danny, right? And for those who are on here, I've been shooting now 5 years. Professionally, I can say solid 3. But before I can have these type of conversations, I had to really humble myself, and I felt like I had some good images, but I had some real people say, you ain't there yet, and I had to humble myself even more, go back to the drawing board and say, self, go harder. Self, go study at YouTube even a little bit more. Self, do trial and error a little bit more before you can actually voice that you think you know something. I can't turn my talent into revenue if you do not know what the talent is and how it works and how it all come together and blah, blah, blah. You can't do it. That's with any business. You know what I'm saying? So, and as you study and surround yourself around greatness, you have to practice your skills every day. Not every other day. It's an everyday thing, right? So now let me go backwards to my singing days. When we were singing, we were practicing 15 hours a day. And mark my word, anybody that know Willie Taylor, William Brownlee, Duke, Russ, Dre, you all know that we went hard in what we did. John Frazier, Trent Cole, Lizelle, all you brothers know that we put in that work. And that's what got us to the levels that we are today, right? So now I say that because I was mastering my craft. Years later, guess what? I'm able to teach that to someone else that's looking up to shine. that wants to be a vocalist. So now Danny, I'm onto something, because now I'm going to start giving that knowledge that I learned for 20 years. I've been in the music business since 94. I'm going to give that knowledge back. And watch that makes me make money. I'm going to be teaching. Like now, I'm going to let people come in and pick my brain. Sean done been through a lot. Sean done traveled the world. Sean done shook hands. Sean been signed before. Sean had a record. Sean had a video on BET. Sean done shook hands and did whatever. But God has been great to me. So now it's time to give it back. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have all that talent and don't share it. Can't have all that knowledge and don't share it. So this is my new thing that I'm about to start. I'm starting, not about to. I started already, because today was the first day of kind of just putting it out there. And if hopefully you guys enjoy what I'm saying. Hopefully you're getting inspired. Because I promise you, you know what I'm saying? Like, turning your talent into revenue is key for me. I'm married. I have 6 children, right? Beautiful family. That costs. Right? And in order for me to travel the world like we do, in order for me to drive fancy whenever that may be, when God ready for me to have it, whenever I have that big mansion, whenever God allows me to have it, you know, I have to say, talent. I'm the talent. What are you great at? Name some key things that you know how to do that people want. Okay? What do people want from Sean? People love being around me. People love hearing my stories. People love watching me for whatever reason. They love watching me work. They love my family. They love my photography. Oh man, that's amazing. Let me turn that into a business. Because somebody out there wants this information. You know what I'm saying? So turning your talent into revenue. First, master your craft. Period. Don't be out here selling whatever you sell or giving knowledge to people and you ain't mastered it. You can't do that. You can't sit down with a person like Danny and think you're a photographer and think you know what you know. He know. He been in this game for a long time. Hey Laos, how we doing? You can't do that. You gotta be so ready, because when these big boys, and I say big boys, I'm talking about the other kind, right? When they sit down and say, let me see your portfolio, they gonna really know if you know your stuff. And if you don't, next. But that lines up with any job, any person on here, anyone that's on here that is any profession. Turn your talent and let it make some money for you. You don't want to have to work all your life and work hard. It's supposed to be easy. My goal, not your goal, but my goal, and this could be your goal, is to retire ASAP. Because I'm going to let my talent do the work. Meaning, I'm a photographer. I'm going to hire somebody. I'm going to make my job easy. I'm going to hire somebody to do my editing. I'm going to hire somebody to do my web design. I'm going to hire somebody to be running my social media, so I can sit back and just collect checks. And I can sit back like a boss and just make decisions. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to plan everything. I'm going to execute everything. But that's how I want to do it. That's what I want to do. So I'm giving you guys these tips. Right? You probably heard it before, but it's different every time you hear it. Sometimes it takes the messenger. It's a different messenger today. Hopefully it's sticking to somebody. Even if 5 people, 1 person get it, hopefully it stick. What you did yesterday is gone. Boom. I want to look at some notes. Here's some knowledge for you, right? I'm going to pick your brain for a second. Name 2 things that you can't Google. I'm going to let that sit there right there. Name 2 things that you cannot Google. This going to hit home. Name 2 things that you cannot Google. I need to work out. I'm proud of my wife today too. I wanted to tell her earlier. We got some steps in the house and she's been running up and down them steps with the backpack on with the weights. I'm proud of her, so I love her for that. All right, so 2 things that you cannot Google. 1 is experience. You can't Google that. That takes trial and error. That you had to go through some stuff. You had to really live that. That's experience. You can't Google experience. How do I get experience? You can't. You gotta go through it. You gotta put the work in to get there. What you think about that, Danny? That's one thing. You cannot Google experience. I cannot Google Danny's experience in the music business or his photography business, any other business. I can't Google that. There's no rule book to that. I only can watch what he's done and learn from it. You can't Google experience. And the second thing you cannot Google is success. Success, how does that look? What does that look like? Success is determined by what you put in now. What you put in now will determine your success tomorrow. You can't Google that. So, at the end of the day, guys, like, you gotta go hard. I'm gonna just recap and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to get on here for a few minutes. Drop some jewels on y'all real quick. Experience and success. You cannot Google those. You have to live that. You have to walk that. You have to breathe that. You have to be in your DNA first of all. And then you got to put the work in to get it there, to keep it. Then understanding how to turn your talent into revenue. All of that makes sense. All of that ties in. Each one of you on this live is talented. God then gave you a gift. Use it. Use it. Bless somebody with it. Give it to somebody. Teach somebody. Show somebody else. Man, God been so good to me, brother. It's been ridiculous. Tony, yo, what's up, brother? Man, we need a link. I got you. I'm coming to you down. Man, blessings, brother. You already know what it is. Hit my line at any time. See, that's networking. That's what we doing. This is somebody needed to be on this live to do this right here. If you are one of them individuals that did not network last year, 2020, on your social media, 2021 should be your thing to start putting your marketing plan and your business plan and your strategies to start engaging with people. People feed off that. People love your energy. Everybody tell me, Shine, your energy is like incredible, man. I love being around you. I love just being in a room with you. When you walk into a room, man, they should just feel it. You know what I'm saying? But humble yourself doing that, because it can be taken away just like that. So again, man, turning your talent into revenue. If you learn what your talent is, if you mastered your talent, the next phase is putting a plan around your talent. It can be a plan, it can be people, it can be things to increase your talent. But do that. I have a lot of friends, married couples, not even married, just couples that's in serious relationships. They always call me. And this is a blessing, because God gave me this gift to be a life coach. I found something else that I'm good at. And one of those gifts is to be a life coach, to give people inspiration, to give people that extra push, to give people my energy, to give people some type of hope. Man, bro, a great photographer. I could be great just like him. Yup, you sure can. And let's do this together. Teamwork. But I found something else that I feel that God has called me to do, and that's a life coach. Man, it's y'all. I've been tapping into my energy more. Matt, what's up, brother? Salute to another great photographer, man, videographer, business entrepreneur. Let's get it. And Tony on here, man. This dude I used to manage this brother, man. This dude's so talented, and he's still rocking. He traveled all around the world with me, and now he's doing his thing on another level. Brother, I salute you. Photographer, musician, artist. What don't you do? I don't even know. It's insane, but I love it. But hey, Danny. Hey, guys, Matt. I tapped into another gift, which was being able to be a life coach. Do you know what that is? What is a life coach? That's giving people good advice, not steering them in the wrong direction, but uplifting them in the right direction. That's what I naturally do. I mean, so, you know what I'm saying? I actually want to tap into that a little bit more. I did get some, I had a conversation with a young lady that I know, and she kind of led me in that direction, like, Sean, you know, based off our conversation that we have, very, very extensive. She said, you sound, and it feels like you could be a great life coach. And I ran with that. I said, oh, wow, that's something I've been thinking about for a while. That's something I talk to my wife about often, but I never knew the name of it. So I found another talent that I can turn into revenue. So this year is my year to now produce. Yesterday I was trying. Today it's time to produce. Attack. My wife gave me this word because she heard this word through somebody else, and it meant something to me when she told me, right? I never got a chance to tell her that, but it stuck with me. The word of attack. The word attack. Am I right, babe? Yes. Attack. What does attack mean to you? Attack. Run with that word. Produce and attack. So, sum it all up. Your talent can make revenue, but you gotta produce, and you gotta have an attack. You gotta go into attack mode. I gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. That's it. If you that type of person that's sitting back, man, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna wait. I was that person as of yesterday. Some told me today, Sean, don't be that person no more. Stop being that person. Get up and go. You've been producing. Sean. I can sit back and look at your resume and look at your website. Look at all the pictures and videos that you've done over the last X amount of time. You've been producing, but now it's time for a plan of attack. That attack now has to go to the next level. And you got to surround yourself around people that's bigger and better than you to understand what the attack really means. How to attack. Who you attacking? What is your demographics? It's words that you've been hearing all the time, but have you ever really put it in motion? Produce and attack. Again, turn your talent into revenue. How you do that? By producing and having a plan of attack. Attack can be so many words, so many different ways to anybody that's watching. But you just got to go get it. You got to stop being that person that's second guessing yourself and be that person to go get it. I'm going to just do it. I told my homegirl a few minutes ago, we was on the phone, and she said, I'm going to try to do this. I said, stop trying. Stop being the trying person. Just go get it. Go do it. Done. Speak it. Write it down. Plan it. My wife write down everything. And she don't know I be watching that stuff. I do. I just go and do it in private. I do it in my own little way. I do. So when I show her my notes, we compare notes sometime. And I'm going to share my notes with her. Like, yo, this is what I've been doing. Plan of attack. I've been on the phone with the homie. Like, yo, let's sit down. Let's have a meeting. Because I'm ready to attack. Here's another jewel, right? Here's one more jewel. So we talked about turning your talent into revenue, making more revenue. We talked about produce and attack. Now here's one more jewel for y'all. The question is, why? I'm going to let that sit right there. The question to yourself is why? Produce, attack, why? Why is, here's an example. I want to be a photographer. Why? I like taking pictures. Why? It makes people happy. Why? The why opens up another door, and another door that you probably don't ever tap into. And the why helps you understand more about you. And it's going to hopefully eventually draw you to the purpose of everything you're trying to do. But it's just going to pull it out more. Why? Keep asking it. Danny, why? Danny, why do you like doing photography? Why, Mr. Lewis, why do you do what you do? And I think that's Mr. Lewis that I know. I can't really tell. I don't want to say the wrong name. But Stephanie Hall, hey mama, how we doing? The question is why? Because you love to create. I'm going to ask you another one. Why? Why do you love to create? What makes you fall in love with that so much? And hopefully you keep asking yourself these questions daily, and it's going to help you build that structure. Because a lot of times we give surface answers. I like photography because it makes me money. Okay, that's a great why. So now ask yourself why. Why do you like doing that? Oh, I thought so. Okay, yes sir. Music gives me life. Keep asking yourself the why and pull out more out of yourself. Now, Lewis, are you producing and are you attacking? Do you feel that you are at a comfort zone, or are you exploding to the next level? Keep asking yourself. That's the trick. In everything that we do, ask yourself why. Why? And then you're going to start living like that. I've been living like that. Sean, why are you still in the bed? Or Sean, why did you shoot this client this way? Sean, why haven't you expanded your brand to this genre? What's stopping you? And then it helps me understand what I'm lacking. Damn, you're right, Sean. You have not expanded. You only shoot this style of people. You only shoot this style of photography. Why haven't you learned Photoshop, Sean? You're a photographer. Why haven't you learned that? Because that's part of being a master of your craft. Why haven't you? And I start asking myself, and the answer was, nigga, you lazy. You lazy as ever. But then I came up with a solution for it. I had a why. I had a rebuttal. I had an excuse. But then I said, well, the reason why I don't do Photoshop that to that level, and here's the answer. Because time management, time is everything. I know for myself, it takes me too long to edit one photo. So I can then charge my client this amount right here, send that out to an editor that specializes in that, while I'm making 2 and 3 more clients I'm producing already on this side. All of that is happening at the same time. So now I'm generating money, more money. Because I realized, asking myself why, it helped me get to the bottom of it. I'm lazy and I don't want to do it, and it's time management. I feel that if I do this way, it'll benefit this in the long run. And so I've been seeing the fruits of my labor come to life by asking myself why. But that's part of my producing. That's part of my plan of attack. My plan of attack, I asked myself why, then I figured it out. I got to the bottom of it, and then it said, okay, if you have a problem with time management because, one, I'm a husband, one, I have 6 children, one, we travel to go to work, we have 1 vehicle. So I started knowing all of the facts. So then I said, time management. Don't have a lot of time, so I can just cross-promote, give it to an editor for a reasonable price. While I go do 2 more shoots, I've made another $1,000 all in one day. And it only cost me X amount of dollars to let this person edit real quick. And guess what? I solved the problem. Now, I'm not stressing anymore at the computer for hours. Now, do I need to learn Photoshop? Absolutely. But right now, where I'm at in my career with my photography business that's working for me, and I see growth, right? This strategy works for me. You now got to ask yourself those same questions and get to the why and how you're going to produce, and do you have a plan in motion to attack. And a lot of people think that a plan of attack has to be a whole business plan. It does not. In my opinion, it does not. It starts mental. It starts with starting your day, knowing the day before what you're going to do, knowing the week before what your goal and plans are. And you could have small goals. As long as you're attacking them and you're checking it off your list, it's getting done. It's getting done. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully these jewels is helping y'all, man. Listen, turning your talent into revenue, that's what we were talking about. That's what the nature of this live was for. And through that, I dropped some jewels in there. Producing, attack, why? So, February comes, you guys gotta subscribe to my new Zoom, because I'm gonna be dropping jewels and I'm gonna be demonstrating. I'm gonna be giving it to y'all in the raw. I'm gonna be showing you how I do it and what works for me. So if anybody out there, experienced photographers, no experienced photographers, business colleagues, no business colleagues, however you look at yourself and your brand or whatever, if you can learn something from little old me, I'm dropping some jewels for y'all coming February. You gotta jump on board with this. I'm gonna put it all together. It's being put together. See how I just reversed that real quick? I'm not trying. I'm putting it together. It's in the making. So you guys can come on board and get some more of these jewels. Did these jewels help y'all today? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs, some hearts, whatever. If what I said to you, hit home. Turn your talent into revenue. That's what it's all about. If you ain't doing that, guys, if you're not turning your talent and making revenue out of it, you're just wasting your time. Because the goal is to use your talent as a gift to share with the world and hopefully receive it back. How do you receive it back? Sometimes it can be through payments. If you're a songwriter, write some songs and figure out how to get them songs placed, etc. If you're a photographer, same as me, I'm taking my own advice. Figure out something else to continue that revenue coming in. But it's all in the same talent. If you a singer, right? Start turning your vocals into a class. Start writing songs or start singing a different genre, and it will open up another door. Man, you just got to keep doing, man. Keep positive. Keep God involved. The goal for the day was to give you a little bit what to expect from my Zoom course that I'm going to be teaching photography and business. So if you like what you heard today, share this video. I love y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to keep my word that I was going to get on here. If you missed what we talked about today, go back and review it. It was some good stuff. From what I've seen on my video, everyone was enjoying what we talked about. We reached 20 people today. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Keep working. Family first. God first. You know what I'm saying? And just be positive and show love. And my baby right here, but her hair ain't combed. She likes to be in my video, so I'm going to show her. That's my princess. Right? So, and then my dog is down here waiting on me too. Oh my God. This boy. So, if you guys got those jewels, man, get your baby, because he down there crying. If those jewels helped you, if they helped you, man, that's what it's all about. Let me see. Let me show y'all my other baby real quick, because he wants to be in the camera. He was down there whining. Hey, baby. All right, so book your photo shoots, your next shoot, your brand shoot, your product shoot, your wedding, your event, etc. I do everything. I used to tell myself that I don't know if I want to do that. But I still feel that way in some scenarios, that I don't want to do all of that. So I just learned what I love to do, and I'm going to stick with that. And I'm just going to master it even more. But I love you guys. I see more people are joining in. Hunt, what's up? What's up with it? Juwan, what's up? Rocky, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Man, God's been awesome. Awesome. Shout out to my wife again. I was impressed with her today doing her workout. So she inspired me to get up and do something today. So I chose to do my marketing video to give some inspiration, you know. So love y'all. Rlyles Vision. Go follow my page, RLYLES VISION. Booking 219-595-2711. Peace.